This is a message to Harold Camping. I was a firm believer in you. I once believed that you could actually predict the end of the world and when we would be raptured. I believed you. Then you had all the media attention. We stacked up on all our supplies, on our food. And yet on May 21st, 2011, what you said would happen didn't. You know what I found out about you, Harold? You're a scumbag. You're a liar. All you are out for is money. You get all these people worked up about your big end-of-the-world cause, and you get so much media publicity and money telling us that it's the end of the world and we're going to go up to heaven. You slime ball. I was a firm believer in you. But what's worse than that is that because you were wrong so many times in the past, and then I really thought that May 21st was really going to be the end of the world. Even though you were wrong in the past, I thought you were going to be right this time. But you were wrong. You were wrong! But what's worst of all is the fact that my granny believes in your prophecy. Your new developed prophecy that today, October 21st, midnight, it just turned midnight a minute ago, we would be raptured. Raptured up to heaven. My granny put her faith in you. And even after May 21st, I told her, Granny, Harold's not a trustworthy guy. All he wants is money. That's all he cares about. And right after the May 21st rapture didn't occur, you changed the date. And I sat down and I looked at my granny and I said, Granny, I love you. But you cannot be deceived by this deceitful man. You cannot be deceived. And yet, she says, I have faith in Harold Camping. October 21st, 2011 is the end of the world. Well, guess what? The clock just hit 12 o'clock. I'm not here. I'm still here. I called my granny just a minute ago, right before I'm making this video. I called her and said, Granny, you still there? She's like, yes. My granny was crying on the phone. Crying on the phone. Because of you. My granny took money out of her Social Security fund and stacked up on 3 months of baked beans. Baked canned beans. She spent her Social Security money for the end of the world. Do you know how much I had to go through? Do you know how much medicine I had to buy for my granny for their constipation problem because of how many beans she was eating every single day in preparation for today, October 21st, 2011? And it was for a waste. All that money, gone. And who's gonna eat all those baked beans? Me. And then I'm gonna be that guy who has to get the medication for the constipation. Because of you! Because of you, Harold Camping. Your false prophecies. This is a message to you, and if you're watching this right now, I hope you burn in hell. If a hell even exists. How could you do this to my granny? Much less the thousands and thousands of people who follow you. They're so gullible! Hell, I was one of those people who followed you. But I see the truth. The truth will set you free, Harold Camping. It's about time you see it. You are nothing but an old, fat, ugly, stupid motherfucker!